Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about the signs you're going to see when your soulmate is coming. Now, I always feel like it should be updated and refreshed because there's all different kinds of nuances that change. But first, we're going to do a quick look through the new Goddess Provisions box for August, and it is unbelievably fantastic. I love this so much. This one is actually called the Monthly Mantra Box, and it has the most dreamy items, and it's unbelievable. You have the Flower of Life singing bowl, which I am going to demonstrate for you because it's crazy. Oh, I love it. Woo! Oh, I love it. And the box was bigger than usual. And Ian was like, Melanie, that box looks big. I was like, there better be something special in there. And I was really bowled over by it. And then we have the Blue Flower Mantra roll on. And this is an application of essential oil blends. And you can put on your neck, your wrists, anywhere. And you just breathe it in deeply. It's got those really gorgeous warm notes of bergamot, orange, lavender, vanilla vetiver, and it's just one of those infusions that are heavenly. And then we have a lovely Medicina Pachamama Inner Voice Essence. It's a flower essence, and it carries the vibrational patterns of 3 bold blossoms, including elephant tree, star tulip, and Indian paintbrush. So you take 2 to 3, 2 to 4 drops, doesn't really matter, on your tongue, or you can mix it in with water. I love that. And then this book is so amazing. I started doing the mantras right when it arrived. It's a little bit of mantras by Lily Cushman, and it really creates a harmony like in your chest when you start doing them. I really felt, because my voice is so important because I speak all day, right away I felt like things start to align and the flow starting to go. One of my favorite things that were in here was the 741 HZ tuning fork. I am really, really, really sensitive. I'm going to bring it up to the microphone. Really sensitive to sound, and I found that absolutely amazing. I was super stoked for that. A beautiful piece of angelite, which I love. Look at this. Now, the printing is very small in this, so let me see what's going on. This is known to ease the vibrational shifts during spiritual ascension. Now, this stone's soothing energy is really going to support your throat chakra and facilitates clear communication with your higher self. I was really attracted to this rock as soon as it came. I was like rubbing it. It's very heavy and substantial, which I really love. It was really, really nice. And then you can also get your voice activation video class. So all you have to do is download this, and the booklet tells you everything that's in there. It's so beautiful. It's substantial. I love the packaging. And the tuning fork came in this lovely velvet bag. I mean, they really, really outdid themselves. And inside, you have a really hefty, high-quality box for your singing bowl, and it comes with a beautiful little, a little pillow that you can keep it on. I really love that. I love these little touches. They're very elegant and very sweet and dynamic, and I find them so beautiful. So I'm actually going to keep them. I'm using my new telephone. Ian just got me oh my gosh, I can't remember the model. It's something like a 6X or something weird. It's just one of the new updated phones, and the visuals and the camera and everything on it is so wonderful. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm going to start us off. I'm going to see if I can I'm going to see what fits in the frame here because I'm really excited. We're going to have a 3-card choice. I'm going to leave the singing bowl in here too because I really, really like this. Yeah, here we go. Ian, what's the name of the phone?
iPhone XR.
Okay, it's an iPhone XR, but you guys comment too if you notice a picture difference, because I just did a mini video and then pulled it up and I was like, wow, I noticed a substantial difference in when I hold it by hand, it actually zooms in on the picture and it gives a really great picture. So we're going to have 3 cards to choose from. Yeah, I can already see the clarity right now. I'm really impressed with it, and it zooms in beautifully because it's important for me to update, all my materials so you guys can have a really great picture and wonderful sound. I know it's super important to me to have great audio when I'm listening to things. I get, if there's a whistle or a tinniness or things in the background, I get very distracted. Even if it's a wonderful message from the speaker, it's like audio has to really be on point for me. And I also like to notice all the little details in the cards, and I feel like if the camera is good, that you can notice all the nuances and stuff, and it's really beautiful, and it's part of, you know, the interactive process, which I really like. And look, I did my nails and I put just glitter on them and it ended up all over my hand, but I'm like, I don't really care. I'm like, it kind of looks cool, so I'll live. Yeah, and again, with your goddess box, you get the booklet that tells you everything that's in that. And I am one of the ambassadors. So when you go to the link beneath any of the videos and you purchase one of these, I get a small percentage that helps support my channel. So I really appreciate all you guys last month and the month before, or since I began this process, for, you know, you guys buying off my link. I really, really appreciate it. And it's something I really stand behind. These products, they're beautiful, they're well crafted, and they're amazing. And I mean, they're stuff that I would go and purchase in a heartbeat because they're so, you know, they're really special, and they're right in any of our wheelhouses that enjoy these beautiful mind, body, spirit type of essences. So let's see what's going on and what your messages are coming and what are some of the signs you're going to see for your soulmate. And we have 3 cards to choose from. We have the second house owning. We have number 2, Mercury retrograde, reinvention. The retrogrades have all ceased. So now we're calming down a bit with Mercury going direct. I feel like people are not getting cut off. They're able to communicate fully what they need. Their devices are working better. It's like a brand new day. I swear today's ridiculous. The nicest weather. I got so much accomplished. Ian got me my new phone. And it's just like the Goddess Provisions box came. Everything just all came together beautifully. So, and I'm really, you know, when that happens, it's nice because then we can just get on with life without complications, right? And then number 3 is going to be Jupiter, abundance. So I'm going to let you have a look at those. Kind of drink them in and make your choice. And we're going to start with number 1, which is second house owning. And I feel like if you chose this card, that your mind may also be on your assets and abundance and that flow. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to see what is going on and what messages might come. So first we have Saturn in truth. So this is going to be you speaking your truth. When our soulmates are coming in, we kind of really divest ourselves in our best self, our highest self. We are true to our nature and our best friends. We have the give first attitude. We give without expecting anything in return because we deeply care about others' well-beings, including, you know, our soulmate when they arrive. They, you know, we're so wonderful because we truly understand and accept that they are our match. So we're oscillating on this really great high vibration. And we're seeing the truth in things. Again, meaning people, places, and things that don't suit us are sticking out like sore thumbs right now. We're not going to tolerate, you know, nagging, hyped up, gossipy, garbage, or anything like that. We're just not playing that game anymore. And I love this messages. Really clear, concise messages are going to come into us. We're going to realize that our soulmate is someone who's not going to try to change us. So we feel really comfortable with our original selves, with our authentic selves, with who we are, and we feel good about ourselves. And we realize that, you know, as long as we are living from a place of honesty and integrity and doing our best, that we should never second guess ourselves. You know, we're believing we'll find our soulmate. We're knowing these messages and synchronicities are out there, and where they may not be obvious to others, they're obvious to people that are on the divine trail and the soulmate trail, because it's very specific. It's animal totems, it's numbers. I feel like some of your numbers are definitely 1111s, they're 555s, they're 888s. Again, I feel like butterflies, grasshoppers, winged creatures are definitely one of the things you're going to notice a lot more. And I feel right now, even though they're just in the ethers, if you haven't met them yet, or if you've newly met them, they challenge, or their energy challenges us to excel and improve for our well-being, for our health. So they're saying, you know, we'll hear internally out the initiative by our soul voice. Please go to the gym, go for that walk. Don't eat excessive sugar. Don't, you know, things that prolong our life, make us feel good, make us feel our vitality. We're going to be listening to those. And I feel like we clear up confusion and avoid friction whenever possible when our soulmates are arriving, because again, we're oscillating in this really high frequency. So we don't want confusion. We don't want any of that. It's all about stability, timing, right? And these messages that come in say, okay, this is the right time for this. So we're learning patience. We're not trying to get we're not trying to get all our rewards or everything all lined up in one day. And again, remember I made that comparison of like, it's if you go shopping and you got like 20 shopping bags and you were so tired that you just piled them up, you couldn't even look through them. So you weren't valuing them or cherishing them. It was just like a binge shop, as opposed to buying that one perfect crystal or pair of shoes or something that you really love and cherish, right? It's not about accumulation, it's about selectiveness. Again, it's about emotional timing coming in too for you, group one. You're going to have very compatible personalities, but you also want emotional readiness to commit at the same time as well. So everything kind of is ripening, and we're feeling like that. Now I'm going to grab some possible signs for you. Look, you have double fire. Wow. As soon as I flipped that over, I was like, wow. So definitely probably in the fire element of Sagittarius and Aries. These are very passionate signs. These are very go-to passion seekers. These are adventurous, sporty, athletic, very energized groups. And also Aries is wonderful as leaders. I mean, I always feel like great Aries run restaurants. They run things that are hard to take charge of, but these people know how to wrap their head and their direction around that. Sagittarius as well, they're good delegators without being bossy. So fire signs definitely up in there too as well. So I'm going to pull you one more stone that's coming in. I feel right now too, another message is you're going to be accepting what could be your perceived imperfections or differences with others or differences of opinions. You're realizing, you prefer there's differences in the world. Why would everyone want to be alike? That's something we have to acknowledge at times. Wow, I really like that person stands up for their values instead of acquiescing and going with the flow all the time, right? Somebody that stands for something is wonderful. Now, I feel like, too, Moldavite is saying that, are you able to think beyond the ordinary? Is your heart open to love and inner peace? So you're going to be awakening your consciousness and deciding that you want to see things from a greater perspective. This always happens. It's increased self-knowledge that comes in at this time that's very important. It allows for healing in our hearts so we don't have blockages when this love is coming in. That's very important. And healing with others. And that gives us unlimited potential to tap into that love and that frequency. So very beautiful energy, group one. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. I'm so excited. I can feel it whenever I feel about fire signs. I almost get like an adrenalized feeling because they just really are very powerful characters, and that they are movers and shakers. They're high motivators. They're people that, they are the wind totally in people's sails. Let's do this. Let's go. I mean, they make great public speakers, things like that, because they really care about people and want to get them up, get them going, get them excited for life. So I'm super excited. Oh, and also on the other side, your archangel too is Raphael. Your consciousness is awake. You are aware. You're aware of their presence and the fact that they're moving toward you, which is wonderful. So great energy, group one. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. I'm going to clear the energy for that. That makes me breathe good. This bowl is everything. Darn, I love it. So all my links are down below. If you need a private read, the Goddess Provisions box will be down there. Everything is down there, my Etsy shop, everything. And if you need a private read or, just further insight to what is going on in your soulmate connection, that's what the majority of my private reads are. People like past life, and they also love soulmate divine connections because there's so many little nuances, and it's great to tap into that. So beautiful, beautiful energy, group one. I'm loving that for you. So now we're on to number two, and feel free to watch all of these and just sort of listen, because they're good life lessons that come in. It's how to protect, care, and thrive in our life. So number two, Mercury, reinvention. A lot of you are going to feel like an entirely different person in this group. What happens is one day we wake up and we just go, nope, that's no longer necessary. Nope, that no longer suits me. That behavior, no way. It's just one of those things. Why would I get aggravated by something so small? Why would I be so excited about something so mundane? Why would this, it's like wake up after wake up, because what happens is you're getting on your highest possible frequency in self. So you're stabilizing as a super clear thinking, and you're no longer emotionally manipulated by your ego or anybody else, which is great. You no longer feel threatened by someone you perceive has everything, because nobody really does. It's a virtual kind of reality. They project this image on Instagram or whatever. Look at this. Look at me in the Maldives. Look at me on this turtle water skiing or whatever. It gets ridiculous at times, but our lives have all different components when we do get to travel and have fun and have things be, dreamy and wonderful. But we also have times where our washing machines break and our house floods and crazy things like that. So this is the reality. Reinvention is saying, I'm going to take everything in stride. The beautiful as well as the challenging is fine for me. Okay, you're accepting of all these things. Very stable thinking. Another time is you become, I'm hearing right now, very, very empathetic. You're very sympathetic to your significant other's struggles. You actually feel them. And that's amazing, because what happens with that is like all of a sudden you might get like a sympathy pang, and they could be going through something emotionally and or physically, which is really cool. But I love the fact that you're really programmed and tapped into this kind of like symbiotic relationship, and you can feel what they're feeling, and it's kind of like what pulls you in like a magnet. And the cool thing is too, you're not trying to change yourself. You're trying to amplify your good behaviors and learn from those, and have more of that, and get to your highest vibration, and just dropping off things that don't work. Say gossip, little things like that. You're not running from arguments. You're settling them. You're making mutual future plans with the let's do this together attitude. You're ready to give unconditional support. All of these things are major, major signs. I love that. And you're super strong when you're still apart. You're not emotionally codependent, which is really wonderful. So we're going to see what possible signs are in this. A Cancer, which is a beautiful, beautiful, deep, dreamy sign. They feel everything. They're very sensitive. And a possible Virgo, who is, now listen, this is for a collective. So these are just, so oftentimes I'm finding out what happens is there's a big majority that this is for in the group. When I get comments, they're like, that's exactly my sign. But this does not dictate your future. Your soulmate has to be a Virgo or Cancer, all right? A tarot is, you're not run by tarot. You're not deciding you don't love somebody that you love because they're not a Virgo or Cancer. This is for a collective. However, this is a very heavy, heavy feeling of these energies. And Virgo is very organized. Virgo is very, they make excellent people in the military. Everything in its place, everything organized, clean, crisp, and together. That's a Virgo beautiful trait, which I absolutely adore. And Cancer I feel like you could know them your entire life and you still don't know them because they're so mysterious in a way. They're wonderful. So again, you're going to feel this unconditional support coming in, which I really love. Let's see what other messages. I don't know where I put that deck. It's so funny. Oh, it's over here. Oh, wonderful. Healing. Yeah, right now, some of the signs that you're going to feel is you feel like you're healing faster in every way, shape, or form, emotionally, on a cellular level. Like, I feel like if you whack your foot and you're like, I probably broke my foot. It's like moments later, you don't even notice it because you're on to bigger, better things. You're not harboring any kind of like poor me's or any of that. It's like, no, how can we solve a problem? How can we get to our next level? You're very optimistic. You're very happy. You're healing. Love does that. Love has a capacity to heal at like hyper speeds, because that's our focus, and our body releases certain drugs and endorphins and all these feel good chemicals that are actually healing. So you'll feel that. You'll feel like you're letting go. More importantly, and even better, faith. You're having faith in love. You're having faith in your situation for it to elevate, for it to always get better. I feel like others and the aspect of them coming is bringing out the best in you. You're becoming your ideal self. You're comfortable acting your natural best self, which is really beautiful. So those are some of your signs. Beautiful energy, group 2. I'm just going to clear that energy. Fantastic. Love and light to you guys. I mean, it's such a spectacular time. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need I gotta breathe for a sec. That like took the wind out of me. I can like feel certain things. It's like my heart almost palpitates. I see when people are meeting and connecting and feeling that energy exchange. It's crazy. So again, all my links are down below. And if you like the Goddess Provisions box, my link is down there too. And a small percentage goes to help support my channel when you guys buy from my link. So thank you for doing that and supporting me in the past as well. So yeah, wow, look at that. Yeah, your faith, increased faith. I love when anything is healing, because sometimes when people are in pain one way or another through the past, it can create blockages, but that's lifting and going away, which is really beautiful. So now we're on to you gorgeous number 3s, Jupiter in abundance. And I love Jupiter. That's actually my planet as Sagittarius. And that says, let's have fun. Let's be expansive. Let's learn new things. Let's have some joy and cheerfulness in our world, right? And help elevate others. So I love that. So let's see what's going on for you. I'm just going to do that real quick. I feel right now what's going is, again, you're feeling like we're going to be in this together attitude. You know, everything is not about you. You're making future plans with other people in it. And I really love that. And I feel like, again, you're feeling more stable and grounded. You don't feel so flighty. Again, you're not into arguments. You're not into pettiness. You feel like you want to be a peacemaker, which is really beautiful. And that's important. You know, when we can be emotionally grounded and sensitive to other people and help them, that's an elevated sense of self. And that's what's going on with you. And I feel like when you meet them right away, it's just that kapow, you feel restful, yet you feel excited. It's a weird combination of calm and hyped up at the same time. And you're definitely going to feel that, but you're also going to feel like you cannot stop looking in their eyes, because they are really the, you know, the windows to the soul. And it's almost like you want answers, like, where did you come from? Where have you been? Like, you can't even believe it. And I feel like there will be profuse sweating going on because you'll be so adrenalized. And that happens, you know, that it just is it's part of what happens, you know, when we connect, and kapow, it takes off. So let me find the other deck. So I feel like a possible sign can be Leo. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I love that. All right, I don't know what I did with my other part of the deck. So let me see. And another possible sign. So we can have an earth sign and or a fire sign. Capricorn's very steady. I've been married to a Capricorn for 25 years. Very steady, loving, continuous behaviors over the year. Like, they don't really vary. They're always solid. They're always integrity based. They always, you know, they're always going to fix a window if it needs fixing. Super solid, very trustworthy, beautiful energy. Leo, fiery. They like to be right, but they're so charming. There's nobody more charming than a Leo. They're hilarious. They are so lovable. And I'm lucky enough to have my son who is a Leo, and he's wonderful. So again, those are suggestions, and probably a higher percentage of this collective's soulmates that are coming in. So I want to pull one of these two and see what can be a good stone for you. Golden topaz, which is saying, do you need to recapture your personal power? And that will be part of what's happening in this journey. You will be recapturing that. If you want something to be a certain way and someone's trying to impose their will on you, you're like, thank you, but no, I've got this. You're actually going to step into this in a very unique way, because you'll be surrounding yourself with people who recognize your talent, your intelligence, your creativity, your kindness, your thoughtfulness, all of that. And their appreciation is going to amplify your goodness, and you can't wait to do more. You're going to share your inner wisdom and beauty, and you're going to reclaim and amplify this power. It's the time for it. You know, you are a shining star, and you focus on all your good attributes. You're going to amplify them. You're going to know who you are. You're not going to let anybody trot on your dream and kapow, everybody going to get out of your way. Your soulmate is here, and you're making tracks towards them, and they're doing the same thing. I feel like energetically right now, you're really magnifying your allure as well. So there'll be lots of people that just want to be near you. You know, don't be offended by that. It's simply an energy you're emitting, which is beautiful, warm, and it's resounding out there. And that's all. When we're attracting our significant other, we're at our highest. We're at a peak. We're at this warmth. We're at this culmination. And, you know, and other people are attracted to winning vibes, happy vibes, warm vibes. So really relish that time. I'm so excited for you. That's beautiful energy. Group 3. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it so much, and all my links are down below. I'll also hit the notification bell. That lets you know when all the new videos come up. I do that all the time because it's like I like to know when all the newbies are up. So love and light to you guys. And the Goddess Provisions link is down there. Everything is down there. So just good luck on this love journey. I continually update these, so you can watch out for new soulmate updates. It's one of my favorite topics, and people are really interested. They want to know the ins and outs, and I'm constantly receiving channeled information on that. So I will always provide it for you whenever it arrives for me. So love and light, you guys. I'll ding you out. Ding. I love that. That's all I'm going to do for the rest of the night.